You're here to learn. Hello there. I'm Cadet Second Lieutenant Abel Hurtado. And if you clicked on this video, guess what? You're here to learn about the position of attention. If it's not in the title, then I don't know what you're here for. Anyway, today we're going to be going in on an in-depth guide on how the position of attention is supposed to look like. So, the position of attention is going to be the most basic DNC move that you'll be learning today. So if you can't learn this, then I don't know what to tell you. But that's why this video exists, to teach you how to do the position of attention. So, there are a lot of varying commands when it comes to going into the position of attention. However, the most common form you'll find is if your flight commander or flight sergeant calls out, Flight 10, hut! So for this example, let's say Cadet Airman First Class Theodore Berenstein is my flight commander. ROTC Cadet. I'm just trying to find, thankfully the commander hasn't called out flight attention yet. Flight 10, hut! So, that video that skit I should say, should give you a good gist on how the position of attention works, in terms of the commander calling out and the command. So, in case you need some future reference, just refer to the front view and side view photos of the position of attention that should be showing up right about now. Whew. So, all done looking at those beautiful photos? Great. Let's break this down. Right off the bat, you can notice two things. One, I look dead inside. And two, my fists are kind of cupped, as if I'm holding a roll of quarters. Well, guess what? There's more to it than that. There's more to the position of attention than looking angry and clenching your fists like it's that one Arthur meme. Now, let's start with your upper body. Now, aside from having my fists cupped as if I'm holding a roll of quarters like I'm made of money and maintaining military bearing, good posture is critical in order to look confident in the position of attention. Now, whenever you guys are falling in or when you're about to go into position of attention, a rookie mistake is doing this. Slouching over, You don't want to do that. You want to look confident. You want to look intimidating. So, a tip I can give you for good posture is to do this in this particular sequence, or you can do it differently, doesn't matter. So, before you get into the position of attention, shoulders back, chest goes out a little bit, chin up. You don't want to left or right, or up or down, just up. You just got to keep it level. Also, another thing you want to make sure is that when you go into the position of attention, you want to make sure that your arms are hanging naturally along your sides. Now, obviously you don't want to do something like this. Oh, I'm clenched. Or, I'm pulling myself down. No, you just want to relax a little bit, and just have them hang naturally along the side. Another thing, your thumbs, they should be straight. Your wrists should be straight, and your arms should be straight. Now, for some people who are double jointed, this might be somewhat difficult, but try your best at least. Now, final thing. Where do you want to put your thumbs? Where do you want to align them to? I'll tell you. You want them aligned along the seams of your trousers. And now, if you don't happen to have trousers with seams along the sides, just kind of guesstimate where the seam would be. Just put them along the middle of your leg. That's a good tip. For your lower body, in position of attention, you want to make sure that your legs are straight, but not stiff, where your knees are starting to lock up. If you do this, you'll end up cutting the blood circulation going through here. And guess what happens? You pass out. Or, what we like to call, pulling a Kaylin Gordon. A tip I can give you to avoid pulling a Kaylin Gordon is this. Now, since you're wearing trousers, they're obviously going to have a little bit of slack. Say for my PJ pants, for example. Now, a little sneaky thing that you can do is that you can keep your legs straight. But when you feel like the blood circulation is starting to lose its momentum, kind of slightly bend your knees. You probably can't tell, but I am slightly bending my knees, so that way I can keep the blood flowing. Remember, if you're about to pass out, bend your knees just a little bit, alright? You don't want you passing out on us. Final thing. Your feet. Now, when going into the position of attention, you want your feet to form a 45-degree angle, a V shape. You want to make sure that your heels are together. Not like this, that's for a later video, and not like this. You want your heels together. Now, in case you're not good with geometry, and obviously you're not going to be able to look down at your feet while in attention, here's a little trick. You want your feet, the 45-degree angle, the V, you want it to be able to fit one shoe, like so. See? If it was like this, I'd be able to fit 4 shoes. If I was like this, that way shoe, I'm fitting no shoes. How should your body look overall? Your body should look straight. It should exude confidence. That is the whole point of the position of attention. Aside from using this whenever the flight gets a little too loud. Now, final thing you want to know, you don't want your body too hunched over, and you don't want it too far back. If you do it too far back, you do what we like to call a willy. And now if you pull a willy, you're going to be yelled at by me and every other cadet within a 6-mile radius. With all that being said, that is it for the position of attention. Yeah, I know it's a bit long, but hey, we said in depth. Now, anyway, if you have any further questions or concerns regarding this move, be sure to slide into the DMs of your flight commander or sergeant, and they'll be happy to help you.